Anseeuw.
Great. So what did you guys pass?
Today we passed a resolution of financial emergency as one of our items. The others was resolutions that changed the fee schedules for fee-for-services in Mercer County.
And what exactly was included in those?
In the resolution, we're going to start seriously looking at each department, consolidation, cutting costs, possible employee personnel changes.
And with the fees?
And with the fees, the fees that have been in place in Mercer County were pretty well outdated compared to surrounding areas. So what we're doing is increasing those to match surrounding counties, and also to take the burden off of our property tax levy, which had been subsidizing these in the past.
Why did it get to this point?
I'm sorry?
Why did it get to this point where you had to...
To get to this point today has been something that's been accumulating in Mercer County for 30 years. Over the past 4 years, we've given a hospital away. We sold a nursing home significantly undervalued, as well as an airport. Selling these assets were only to maintain the budget. We weren't cutting any costs, and at this point, other than a county farm, there's no more assets left in our county.
Why did you have a special emergency meeting to do this? Some of this stuff seemed like it could have been done at a regular meeting.
It could, but we wanted to institute it because of the operational auditors, what they have found so far. So we want to make items in place as soon as we can.
Looking at your annual financial reports, I mean 2012, 2013 is what I looked at. For the general fund, you're consistently spending more than you were taking in. Can that be fixed by property tax, or is it all just going to come down to fee increases?
No, we cannot fix our problem through increasing fees. Like we said earlier, that our levies to the general fund are almost maximized. If we maximized every levy that we have in the general fund, we'd only make about $40,000 a year. What we have to do is cut the costs. We have a spending problem. We don't have a revenue problem.
As far as not crying wolf, you guys are in negotiations. Some on the labor side might see this as perhaps a declaration of war. I mean, you said there's one employee that's getting 10% increases, and that the health and benefits are 30% above what I think you said peer counties are.
Well, when we look at the increases, we have just general wage increases, and we have step increases. Many times we hear the people saying they're going to get a 2% or 3% increase. That doesn't include the step increases in that. So we start adding that up, and then you have some employees, possibly, with 10% or 13% wage increase in a county that has a cost of living of less than 2 to 4% annually.
What's the solution then? Obviously, you're bargaining over that, but
the solution is, it's going to be we're going to have to make some very difficult decisions, but I think the board has a fortitude of what has been going on for the past 30 years, that it has to change. Our county's dying. When we look at the population base, has dropped 1,700 since 1985. If you drive around Aledo here or on your way back to the cities, Viola and New Windsor, you're going to see lots of vacant houses that have been for sale for maybe more than a year. Some of them look like they probably should be condemned. We have to build our tax base. And you build a tax base by getting people to move out here. And the way you do that is making it an easier place to live with a more efficient government, the tax burden less on that taxpayer that wants to come out here. And it's going to be something that, like 30 years of taking to get to this point, it's not going to be fixed in the next year.
as far as the personnel expenses, can you take care of it through attrition, or are you going to have to look at contracts that have significant reductions in salaries and step increases?
We're going to be looking at everything. Yes.
What are the next steps?
The next step right now is, getting together with each of the department heads to find out where their ideas are, and then working with our operational auditors to help us go in that direction.
If you didn't take any action, where are we at in terms of the crisis? Would you be out of money next year?
We will be out of money very soon. Not next year. We're probably looking within months. When we'll be completely financially destitute. So it's a very serious thing, and like we said, we've been dealing with this for a long time, and the writing has been on the wall. You know, I don't know if this is, you know, we're in Mercer County, we're a microcosm of the state of Illinois. Are we the first domino to fall? And I see it in surrounding counties. I think they're going to be following steps very similar to ours.
As far as, sorry, I forgot my own question. Can you tell me which department that one employee is that you highlighted without naming them?
That we're looking at the highway department.
Okay.
Could something have been done sooner to prevent this?
Well, if we're looking at, you know, do you cure a disease after you get the disease, or do you try to maintain a healthy lifestyle to prevent the disease? And in Mercer County, the way that we could have avoided this position that we're in now is prevention by not overspending in the past.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
On